Hello, my name is Bob Adams. For the past 30 years, I have been a tax specialist and a preparer for thousands of small home-based business owners all over America. I've had the honor of being a guest lecturer on behalf of the IRS in numerous business seminars. I'm the author of several tax strategy and personal growth CDs and books. I'm also currently the host of Break Free Radio and the creator of What Counts. During this time in doing taxes, I have found that most people do not understand what's allowable and what's taxable, or are able to implement tax strategies. In working with many different types of accounting programs, I became frustrated because my clients didn't need a bazooka to kill a fly. They needed something that was simple. So I set about creating my own system for helping my clients to be able to implement a recordable system that included tax strategies. The parameters were: it had to have the easiest entry system. It had to have the fastest results. I like to see instantly where I'm at. It needed to include the smartest training available to teach people. Also have the safest tax records that can make your tax return completely bulletproof, as well as instant access to a tax professional if you have a question or a problem. To use this, I simply created something in a spreadsheet using Microsoft Excel, or if you do not have Excel, I made access available to a program that's called Kingsoft Office. I took this system and I shared it with an associate of mine who had been in MLMs for 40 years. After a 2-minute pause and looking to it, he said this: its simplicity is mind-boggling. Now, having shared this with many people who've been implementing and using it now for a while, they've all said the same thing. It is so simple. Now, I wanted to create something that was a record keeping and tax strategies all in one easy system. Most importantly, you needed to have access to consult with a tax professional who knows how to win at the tax game. I built that into the program. Also, learn what's taxable and deductible for IRS standards. I built that in the program. Plan to use tax strategies to enhance your systems. I put in 3 of the largest tax deductions available for a home-based business for strategies that really saves thousands each year. And finally, a system that can record everything and make your taxes bulletproof. Don't know how to use spreadsheets? Well, relax. It doesn't matter. You don't have to. What Counts is a link-driven program between the pages and the reports. You simply click your way to successfully recording all your activities and in viewing the reports that are easy to see and use. Each page has locked and unlocked areas, so you virtually cannot mess it up. Now, what about help? Well, one thing I have found in working with programs, the majority of the time there is not adequate help. Well, I have built into each and every page 4 different ways of having help. First of all, any cell that has a red corner to it has a comment built into it. Secondly, there's also help button on each page. When you put your cursor over it, will describe that page. Next, I put in videos that are linked to the internet to describe every page and what to do there. On one page, on the financial worksheets, which we'll show you shortly, there are 10 videos to assist you with it. And finally, I have a tax professional link on every page. If you have a question, you can contact them for assistance. So how does it work? Well, we're going to take a moment and show you the pages and the functionality. This is the welcome page of your What Counts program. Because you're watching the introductory video, most likely you're on this page to start with. Because this is a spreadsheet, it functions within, in this particular case, Excel. The information up here at the top has no value or purpose for the working of the program. However, being able to save the program at a later time will be shown you in the setup program. Quick introduction. Spreadsheets are consistent of columns and rows. The spaces here are called cells. In the cells is information. In some of these cases, you cannot access the cells because I've locked them so you can't mess up anything that's in them. Any cell where you can put information in is indicated later. When you go to the front page here, you will notice there's an introduction right here, also brought to you by BreakFreeRadio.com, and a sponsor. In this particular case, it's Network Leads. On this page, we also have a picture of the person from Network Leads, their name, an access or a link to an interview that's hosted on our Break Free Radio, and links to their business websites, and a link to Break Free Radio. To access the other programs, the rest of the programs, all you do is start on Setup, which would be the next step. Notice how quickly it goes to this page. On this side, you're going to see step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Each one of these steps are there to assist you in getting the program set up for you. The first thing is to register your What Counts program. This gives you access to free support in getting your system set up. Next, you're going to fill in the information about your business, your home, contact. Following that, if you have children who are working with you in your business, they'll have their name, their social security number, and their age. You change the date of the year that we're doing this in, and then you save the program. Next thing you do is you're going to visit your tax professionals, go to the 100 deductions, and then return to the table of contents. The table of contents is the navigational page of What Counts. On the left side, you will see all of these descriptions with these yellow cells that are links to the various pages. On this side, there is a helpful section in green which explains different things and items. The legends, which explains the colors of the cells and what they do. The red for particular or special things. On this side over here, these particular cells are going to be in every page, which will tell you about how to get back to your tax professional or link back to the table of contents, helps and videos and exit, as well as a link on this page for Break Free Radio and the featured sponsor again. Meeting your tax professional. These are the tax professionals that have made themselves available to assist you in setting up your program, answering questions, and offering free 3-year reviews. These professionals have been in the business for a long time, and I trust them in working with my clients and with people who are now embarking into the world of tax benefits for a home-based business. 100 deductions. On this page are 100 deductions usable for business. You will notice as you put the cursor over it, there are different things that pop up and give you descriptions and tell you what to do with it. On the far side is our normal connections and links to very important places, as well as a quick link back to the worksheets for doing the inputs. Next is the financial worksheets. This is the heart of What Counts. This is where you're going to record your income and your expenses for each month. You will notice that the year here is reflecting from the setup page. Here you will post in the date of an activity, an instrument, which could be a check number, a credit card, a description, and whether it's income, returns, cost of goods, etc. All of this functionality of this page is included in an overview right there where it says Worksheet Video. To the far left, you're going to see an additional series of videos which give more detailed uses for this particular page. This page is the same for all 12 months. There's also financial reports, and these are also detailed in your worksheet video. Hiring the kids. In this particular one, you'll have the information from the children about the date, the work they did, the time, and how much you paid them. The name and Social Security number reflect back from the setup page. Business use of the home. In this one, you're going to post the dates, the instruments, the descriptions, and include any expenses in these particular categories. These will reflect back to the year-end report, which we'll take a look at in a moment. Medical write-offs. It's extremely important to understand that having a home-based business gives you the opportunity to write off your medical expenses at 100%. To do that requires a particular plan in which you want to consult with our tax professionals to set up. Here is where you're going to record that information. In the mileage records, you have an opportunity to record the dates, the where-tos, the purposes, and the mileage for business, medical, charity, and moving. We recommend that you keep a mileage form, which is a printable form, in your car to track these. At the end of each month, you'll bring these in and post them into your mileage records. Also, the year-end summary. The year-end summary is to be used at the end of the year, and it gives everything that we need for doing your tax returns. You'll have your profit and loss statement, you'll have your mileage, you'll have your business use of the home information, you have your hiring the kids information, and your medical expenses. Finally, printable forms. There's the mileage records that you just saw. Here's one for travel. A 3-year review. We highly recommend you send the last 3 years' tax returns in for a review, since 70% of the taxpayers in America have overpaid by an average of $2,000 per year. This review is free and available from your tax professionals. Also, we have included a tax organizer. If you choose to use our tax professionals to do your tax returns, this is a way to put in information which will make the preparation on their end much, much easier. Okay, so what's next? Well, after you view the video, you can simply click on the words in the cell that says Setup. That's in the upper right-hand corner of the first page. Register your What Counts program to get your free support and tax tip updates. Complete the setup page and follow the steps that are indicated. View the videos available on each page so you can quickly learn how to use and input the data. Now, enjoy the freedom of What Counts. First of all, this is the simplest system that ever been designed or ever seen that can record information and include tax strategies all in one program. Contact these tax professionals. These guys know what they're doing, and they're there to support you and to help you get your program working. At the end of the year, you're going to have everything you need to complete your tax returns. Now, if you want to share What Counts with others, as you saw on the first page and on the table of contents page, you can be a sponsor by just simply clicking Become a Featured Sponsor on the table of contents page. Or you can contact me by email at bob@breakfreeradio.com. Folks, live your dream. If you have a home-based business, here's an opportunity to follow your passions to success. There's so many resources available in your What Counts program to support you in being successful with your new dream. Take advantage of these tax deductions and strategies and expertise that's available from our tax professionals. And remember, it's not how much money you make that matters. It's how much you keep.